Interconference. It's time for these Grizzlies as they come in as the visiting team. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. You look at Miami. To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
Well, it's the open floor, and that's when Eric Bledsoe's eyes get even bigger. What a good finish there. Well, this Heat team is a collection of a hodgepodge of players. Just interesting combinations, guys who can switch all over the floor. But I think they're still trying to find out what their role is. Who's going to end up stepping up to be the scorer that they lean on. And they try to be greater than the sum of their parts under Eric Spoelstra. Some nights they are.
That's his first personal foul. And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. It's a little lazy about what it could be.
Over to the left wing. Dedmon with the block.
Well, Dedmon's reach is a huge advantage there to help him tally some more block shots.
Count it, good.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Jokic. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Payton. Following the basket by Jokic. Pass to Richardson. Jokic with the steal. Here's Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Yeah, you can't leave people open around Jokic, and the offense is set up to have cutters and movement. They'll take advantage of the defense if they sleep.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Beasley with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Baines. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game.
And Dwayne Dedmon, a player who started his NBA career late, was a rookie at age 24 and then floated around to several teams. But he has gone from being an end-of-the-bench guy to an important rotation player in just the last few seasons.
Richardson tries again. The three-pointer, no good.
And right now, I think just his demeanor is hurting the team. His shooting's been off, and he knows it.
Pass to Jokic. Bledsoe with it. Shot clock at 5. It's Jokic top of the key. Harris trying to get free. No good from Bledsoe. And with Dedmon and the teams he's played with, you know, he always has found a way, Greg, to slot in and give you good minutes.
Yeah, what I love about him is he knows who he is as a player and plays to his strengths. Never gives up on a play on either end of the floor. And now he's even added a three-point shot to his arsenal to kind of further expand his versatility. And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Here's Jokic. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Winslow with it. Pass to Cornette. Three-pointer. But he stays with it. Jokic with it. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 6.
Yeah, that's not a chance that Jokic is going to mess up. He's too good around the rim.
And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Brent, we're seeing a number of superstars sign shorter contracts with early opt-outs. Why have we seen that trend?
Well, I think in some of those cases, the players are knowing that the opportunity for a larger cap in the successive years, they want the opportunity to maximize their earning potential. So seeing a Kevin Durant or a LeBron James sign a one-year deal or a 1+1, it gives them the opportunity to cash in a year later for the type of contract that they deserve, the maximum contract allowable. And head coach Eric Spoelstra always looking for different perspectives, looking to tweak and change certain things and constantly learning. That's a growth mindset. We hear him talk about that a lot, and it's something that he encourages not only his staff to do, but his players as well.
There's Winslow following the score by Memphis. Right wing. Pass to Jokic. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Jackson just sharing the rock there with the teammate. Make the simple play.
.40 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A nice shot by Winslow. Winslow's got his first points of the night.
To give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. Jackson's got his first basket.
He's just an aggressive player. I mean, what can I say? He's going to put on more muscle, but he's in attack mode. He's scoring through contact.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Heat lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
That's a quick way to build the lead, but Greg, can they sustain this kind of effort all night long? We'll see.
It's rebounded by Memphis. They can look forward to the Rockets arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And Josh Jackson, the 4th pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
You think about Josh Jackson and maybe him collecting 1 terabyte of information about how it is that Kawhi Leonard goes about his business. Great size, great length, great versatility. A good guy for Josh Jackson to look up to.
And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
The Heat with the lead. Well, we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Jokic, no good. Done outside. Stolen by Pippen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Jokic. He's got 9. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That's his first foul. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Jokic. Here's Cornette. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And the Heat lead by 4. Here's Richardson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Harris.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. The terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
Unloads from 13. Some solid defense from Harris. The Heat leading by 4. Pass to Cornette. Over Dedmon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate.
Here's Jokic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And Memphis with another turnover here.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Inside. Winslow. Gobert with the block. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing. And good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Winslow wide open, and he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, Winslow makes that shot, and it makes his team that much more dangerous.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown." That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game. He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
You see Justice Winslow get into that low defensive stance. Signals kind of like he did at Duke, slap the floor and be ready for a defensive possession.
Pass to Musa. And the three ball is good. Musa's got his second bucket tonight.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
That one goes. Count it. And Winslow about 6'7", 225. But, Brent, it seems like he plays a lot bigger.
Yeah, it does feel like that sometimes. He gets lots of minutes at the power forward position and tries to rebound like a four. When he gets it, he can rip it down and run it up the court.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. 14 points for Jokic.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Done. Got a piece of it. All going up court. And it's Miami with another.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Now, the defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
There's Winslow. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Jim. Whoa!
Wow. Good look out.
I love to see Josh Jackson in flight, gets up there, throws that one in.
Shamet. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He has 5. Pass to Ayton. Here's Musa. Here's Dunn. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Baines. Lets it go from 11. Here's Bledsoe. No good on that one. Great D that time from Payton. Here's Beasley. Banked in off the glass. Beasley's got the first basket of the third quarter for Memphis.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the change.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Down low. Back to Jokic. Pass to Harris. Inside. Here's Baines. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one drops. Payton's got his first points in this one.
Well, Elfrid Payton on a straight line drive. Pretty fearless on that attack.
Pass to Harris. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Peyton drives in. Beasley outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Grizzlies have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 6. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Jokic. Unloads from 9. Here's Baines. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Baines has got 4 points this quarter.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And for Jokic, just keeps getting better, Brent, but always stays very grounded in terms of his personality.
Yeah, I think his brothers had a lot to do with that. You just don't see the big ego coming out of him. In fact, you see a guy who's enjoying the game. He smiles, he's laughing with teammates, he enjoys being with this group and around this coaching staff, and he went as far as to say that he plays every game as a game of pickup basketball in his hometown. I need to travel over there and get in that game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Heat leading by 4. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here is Harris. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Wilson. They get it again. The shot, no good.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Jokic feeling it. Not much that D can do right now. He's in a great rhythm and is exploding offensively.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Man, what a missed opportunity there. Really just came down to some poor timing.
Pass to Green. Back to Harris. Brokoff. Missed inside. Memphis trailing here. Here's Musa. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Miami. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the foul. It's on Jarrell Martin. That's his first foul. 1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Green. Back to Jokic. Out to Harris. Good ball movement here by Miami. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. Jokic.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. For the tie. Out to the right wing. For the lead. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And that's 13 points for DeAndre Ayton. And here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
So both teams making some changes here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his second bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
From 8, here's Jokic. Good. And the Heat lead by 1.
Well, the skill set is there. Jokic, very tough cover for a lot of centers in the league because of how unique he is.
Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's Wilson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Wilson's got his first 2 points of the night. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Devin Harris.
Have to admire how Dunn draws these fouls. Just a master at fooling whoever is on it.
And so he hits both. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Wilson. 4 seconds left. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead.
Please don't try to play us.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Memphis leading. And it's Dunn penetrating. Has to Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Justice Winslow. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Inside. Shamet. Doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Dunn's shot's good.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. And it's denied. Out left to the wing. Here's Gobert. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
Shamet. Back to Jokic. To the inside. That one's not going to go. Gobert with the defensive effort. It's deflected.
And the 6'7", 225-pound Winslow rises up and swats that shot away with great athleticism.
Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
The Heat trailed by 3. Now Pippen. Pass to Jokic. 16 feet away. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much. Well, many people had some high expectations for Elfrid Payton when he was drafted 10th in 2014. His offensive game has come along nicely. He sees the floor. He scores on the inside. I don't think he'll ever be a perimeter threat. And defensively, he could be a little bit more active. Now, even with one miss, he stretched this out to a two-possession game.
Back to Baines. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not a lot of rush in that possession for Tobias Harris.
And Brent, as you mentioned, as good as Payton has made himself with the ball in his hands, his defense is holding him back.
Yeah, and some of those areas of weakness are easily addressed. You just can't get yourself out of position by overthinking possessions or gambling too much. It's just not a good way to go. So as much as you're the lead guard with the ball, sometimes defensively as a lead guard, you can set the tone for a defensive possession. Payton needs to learn that.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Martin. Outside Jackson. Pass to Ayton. And the layup is good. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the biggest moments.
.153 left in the 4th quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
It's the first that puts them up by 5.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Well, a solid trip to the line there to help extend the lead.
Here's Bledsoe. Pippen for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out. And I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
Pass to Ayton. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Grizzlies on defense. Leading by 5. Pass to Jokic. Back to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. And here's Jokic. No good off the back of the rim.
The human aspect of basketball. You cannot fault the shot selection. You have a clean look. You just can't make them all.
And And the first of two, no good. Heartbreak. No luck that time either. And so looking it over. Pass to Harris. There's the triple. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking. Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
I can imagine a lot of things right now, but a comeback, that's not one of them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Tons of credit there on the focus level to stay calm in a huge moment, and he ices the game.
Keeps it alive. Jokic on the follow.
Yeah, Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well, and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. Here's the 3. Musa grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. He hits both from the stripe. Charity stripe shot. No good off the front iron. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.